What's going on, everyone? My name is Anthony, and in this video, I'm going to explain exactly why I think that the markets are poised for a huge move upwards in the near future. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through my wave count and my technical analysis that shows you exactly how I developed this reasoning. So as we can see here, I'm on the ticker symbol SPY, which is basically an overview of the S&P 500 index. And right here, I've diagrammed all of the market moves recently in terms of wave counts. And I can walk you through exactly what we're seeing right now. So as of right now, these are what I've been predicting for the past 3 months or so, ever since the beginning of January. And right now, nothing has changed, and everything is following my current wave counts. And I'm going to walk you through exactly what I think is going on. So over here, we have an expanded flat correction after we finished the third wave. So we had an A down, a B wave up, and then a C wave down. And then we started the move upwards for the fifth wave, for the first wave of the fifth wave. And we recently came all the way down to finish off the second wave for an ABC correction. And now we're heading up for this juicy move upwards to the third wave of this larger move fifth wave. So the reason why I believe that we're in bullish territory is that this ABC correction looks perfectly developed. And if I remove this structure, we can see we got a very good looking structure for a correction. And right after we hit this level right here, which is around the 0.5 retracement level, I can show you right here. So we tucked right under the 0.5 and then bounced right off. And this move upwards is very indicative of a third wave move upwards. And as we can see at the end of the market day, we did get this huge move of green. And I believe this is the start of our impulse move upwards. And this is what I've been signaling in my Discord over the past couple of days. And I've been structuring my plays around this first move. And we did capture some of that bullish momentum. So as you can see here, I've diagrammed out my expectations for the third wave, and I can show you exactly how I plan on this going out. So we've started that first impulsive move upwards for the wave 1 of the wave 3, and expect a slight pullback just as part of that wave 3 as people taking profits. And I believe at this level where we do pull back sometime later this week for a slight minor pullback, this is the time to buy. This is the time to cash in on the wave 3 move upwards of the wave 3 of the huge wave of 5. So that's kind of the wave breakdown of the SPY index. And to further prove that I think that the markets are heading green, let's look at the VIX, which is the volatility index. As you can see, we're in this sloping downtrend, and we've recently broken through some key resistance levels, and we're heading downwards. And as you can see, if I remove this trend line, the only other major support that we have is right down here around 11. So this doesn't mean that we're going to go straight down to 11, but it does insinuate that we are heading towards this sloping downtrend, which is bearish for the VIX, which means that it's bullish for the indexes. So this further kind of complements our analysis that the general markets are going to be moving upwards over the next week or so. So now I'm going to give you some top 5 stock picks that I believe are ready to go upwards and kind of follow this market prediction. So over here, my first stock on the list will be AAPL or Apple. So as you can see here, I've been recommending the stock over the past couple of days over my Discord. And we've recently gotten some bounces off my technical zones over here, as denoted by the right rectangle. So regardless of whether we're in a bullish or a bearish case, we are going to come up to some of these levels for either a B wave of an ABC correction or just as a target of a simple impulsive move upwards. So yes, Apple is my first recommendation, and I've already recommended some option plays in the Discord, which I will link below in the description. And if you haven't already done so, please join and feel free to message me or ask me a question if you have any. And so now we'll go into our second stock pick, which is CRM or Salesforce. And Salesforce is a little bit different from Apple, as we've been in this huge consolidation pattern over the past almost more than half a year now. And so the more that a stock consolidates within a consolidation pattern, the stronger the breakout will be. And I can clearly diagram this ABCDE parallel channel correction into its individual components, so the ABCDE wave. And for those of you who aren't too familiar with how to diagram these waves, I'll kind of walk you through how I know this is an ABCDE. So typically the moves in this parallel channel move in waves of 3. So for the A wave, we come down here, And then for the B wave, we come up in a move of 3. So A, B, C for the B wave. And for the C wave, we also come down in a move of 3 waves. So A, B, C. And for the D wave, we also have an ABC. So A, B, C. And finally, for the E wave, which we're in the midst of doing, we also have an A, B, C. So we're getting right within my buy levels right here. So you can either set it to around these levels, or you could get in now. I would recommend waiting for some red and then getting in for what I expect to be an extremely strong bounce out of this channel, because we've been in this for a really long time. So expect some huge moves from CRM in the future. There's no guarantee that will happen over the next couple of weeks, but I would slowly start getting into options, and I'll definitely post some recommendations in my Discord to try to cash in on this move upwards, as this I think will be extremely powerful. So next, our third pick for the next upcoming weeks is Net or Cloudflare. So as of this, I've kind of diagrammed exactly what I expect the wave count to be. So we've recently had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move upwards, and we've come down for the A wave in a move of 5. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 downwards. And now we're in the midst of completing this B wave upwards. So we've already had the A wave of the B wave done, and also the B wave of the B wave done. Now we need to come up for the C wave. And so to kind of draw some basic target predictions, we're going to take our Fibonacci extension and we're going to drag it down to the bottom of the A wave, up to the top of this B wave. And now we're going to kind of drag it down here and see what our predictions are. So as you can see over here, we're kind of targeting these zones as possible areas that we can go. So there's a lot of upside to be gained here. And this is still long-term bearish. This is very similar to my Apple technical analysis. All these stocks over here are following roughly the same pattern, but we can see there's a lot of move to be gained up here. So if we hit this moderate price target, that's a 34% gain. And if we hit this very easy to hit target, that's still a 20% gain. So there's a lot of money to be made in these stocks right now. And this further complements the SPY index, where I think we're heading bullish. So if you get into any of these stocks, I think that you'll have really good gains. And I'll definitely be posting a bunch of calls and recommendations in my Discord. So now our next stock pick will be NEO. So NEO is a very popular stock among Robinhood investors, for example, or just new investors because it's a really hyped stock. And I believe that we're also, just like Net and Apple, we're coming up for a B wave. And I've already drawn out the Fibonacci extension levels. So we're targeting these by a minimum. So anywhere from 48 to 54 to even 57 once again. And that, if I show you the levels exactly, so we can expect, once again, a 35% gain possibly, even a 51% gain or a 60% gain if we follow simple wave counts. And then we'll come down for a final correction in the C wave. But over the next couple of weeks, I expect us to be in this wave B. So that's for NEO. And finally, my last pick for my watch list will be Tesla. And Tesla, as you can see here, so I've kind of had some day trading, so there's a little bit of a mess right there. But as you can see, it follows the exact same thing that we've been seeing. So we're coming down for an A wave, and now we're in the midst of completing this B wave upwards. So I'm predicting that we're going to be at this B wave again, and so we're going to expect a move upwards in pretty much all of these stocks for the B wave. And then, so these would be pretty quick trades because we don't want to be in these stocks when we come down for the C wave, which will inevitably happen with a larger market correction in the future, which is what I'm anticipating. But for now, over the next couple of weeks, I'm very bullish on all these stocks and on the markets in general. So yeah, I'll be walking through all of my picks and recommendations and analysis and keeping you updated in my Discord. So once again, if you haven't already done so, please click on the link below to join in the description, and I hope to see you there. So right now I'm sitting in the Option Play subscriber alert channel, which is available for premium investors in my Discord. And recently I've already started signaling some bullish calls on the market that are expiring next week. So right now I'm very bullish on the market, and I've already sent out some plays that I highly recommend. And actually right after I signaled at 12:31, the markets spiked up, and the premium for the SPY calls doubled in about 20 minutes, as I've mentioned in my Discord. So there's still a lot of money to be gained. We've already begun cashing in on this bullish move upwards. So I highly recommend joining the Discord down in the description below. And feel free to let me know if you have any questions. And for now, that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.